Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the TBS Winter School webinar. We are delighted to have you with us this morning, and we're going to discuss a little bit about our winter school programs. This January 2021, you can choose from 4 different programs for our 4th edition of the winter school. You can choose from a 10-day program in Paris, a 10-day program in Toulouse, the full 3-week program in Paris and Toulouse, but also, should you not be able to travel, you can also take part in our courses from the comfort of your own home with our online winter courses. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Naomi Lockley. I'm the TBS International Short Programs Coordinator, and I'm delighted to be running these programs and have done for the last 4 years now. We feel that each year we have more and more innovative courses and lecturers that come and join the program, and we have more nationalities joining the range. So this year we decided to put everything together because the situation obviously isn't quite as we'd have hoped. It's not optimum situation to run a international course. So because we understand that many of you may be limited to your home country and not be able to travel to France this year, we're also offering the winter courses online, following the success of our summer online courses. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to give you a bit more information as we go. Please feel free to stop me and ask any questions throughout the webinar. Wonderful. So Toulouse Business School, where is it? It's in Toulouse in the southwest of France. We also have 4 different campuses, 2 here in Toulouse, 1 in Barcelona, 1 in Paris, and 1 in Casablanca. What we try to bring you with our different short programs is access to all of our different campuses. So the winter school is mainly based around Toulouse and Paris. The summer school, during the summer school, you have the opportunity to go to Paris and to Toulouse and Barcelona. And Casablanca at the moment is mainly just for French programs, French-speaking programs. And of course, all of our programs on the international short programs are in English. So remember, you don't have to have a good level of French to be able to come. I'm going to, before I introduce the different costings and dates, I'm going to give you a bit of an introduction to what the winter school is and the atmosphere that we try to promote. Take a look. And there you have it, our winter school experience. So this year, as I was saying, we have the option of having 4 different programs that you can choose from. You can choose from our 3-week program in Paris and Toulouse from the 4th to the 22nd of January. Come and experience the new year in Paris and see the fireworks over the Eiffel Tower. Come to Paris just for those 10 days and experience all that you can in 10 days if you don't have the time to do 3 weeks. Come to Toulouse. We have a 9-day program in Toulouse in the end. That's how it fits in with the Monday to Friday situation from the 14th to the 22nd of January. Actually, for those of you joining us in Toulouse, we'll have a special welcome for you on the 14th while the other students are arriving from Paris on the train. And for the 3-week program, really, you get the opportunity to get to know the other students and make friends. 10 days is a great experience to do that, but you can really go that little bit further in the 3 weeks, and of course earn 14 ECTS credits because you do 2 courses over the 3 weeks instead of just 1 course in the 10 days. And finally, you have the opportunity to take part in the 2-week online courses, which will follow on from the on-campus programs from the 25th of January to the 5th of February. During those courses, you'll have the opportunity to take 2 courses. It's quite intense, I know, but there'll be 2 6 ECTS courses, which mean 12 ECTS in total. We'll take a little bit later about the different courses that are on offer. So what are the details of our on-campus courses? So as I was saying earlier, they're all taught 100% in English, so you don't need to have any French actually at all. We do recommend to have just a little bit to be able to communicate, but it's not essential. Here are the list of the undergraduate modules and master level modules that are available in Paris this year. Please feel free to take a look and take a look on our website and to check and download the syllabi. You can see all of the details of the different courses on there. Each module is worth 7 ECTS credits. They will have an exam and final presentation or other assessment. So remember, you do have to study hard to get those ECTS at the end. And each module has 30 contact hours. In addition to that, you are expected to do at least 25 hours of additional work outside of class, so in groups, and reading as well. Moving on to the courses in Toulouse, here you can see the list of undergraduate modules. We do aim to offer a variety of all of the different major business subjects or sectors during the courses, so between over finance, management, marketing, as well as more innovative technologies and, of course, HR and strategy. These are all essential to understanding how real business works. So some of them have particular specificities to Europe or France. And in any case, all of the courses will be taught with that European slant. So you'll be able to, if you're coming from outside of Europe, you'll be able to see a little bit more about how we approach things over here in Europe and our vision of things. It will certainly help you to, when working with people in Europe in the future, it will help you to better understand them. So again, all of the syllabi are available to download on our website. In addition to the courses, one of the integral parts of the Winter School program are company visits, and we are planning to organize those in Paris and Toulouse. The companies have not yet been confirmed, and in this very particular year, we do need to bear in mind that it may be less possible to do the on-site visits. We may have to do instead professional presentations, but we'll see how that goes nearer the time. Okay, so as we were saying, there are 3 different on-campus program options this year. Paris and Toulouse is one. 3 weeks, for the 3 weeks, it's €1,950 early bird price, or if you're from one of our partner universities. Remember, for the early bird, you need to sign up before the 23rd of October, so just 1 month left. Don't miss out on this special €350 discount. Accommodation is on top of these prices. And then should you wish to do the 10-day program in Paris or Toulouse, then you have individual prices for those, so 1,500 early bird or partner university for Paris, and €1,250 early bird partner university as well. So if you are from a partner university, you can benefit from this additional discount up until the final application date, which is on the 13th of November. Okay, so just for a little detail of what's involved, for the 3-week program, obviously you've got the 2 academic modules, 14 ECTS, an unlimited public transport pass for Paris and Toulouse for the duration of the winter school program. This is really important because it enables you to get around throughout the program on public transport in Paris and Toulouse. So this is metro, bus, tram, etc. You can hop on and off, and we feel that this always students really benefit from this to get a better idea of the cities where they're living in, to feel the total freedom of being able to travel around the city within the local zones and with their friends, and to discover more about the city. So what kind of meals are included? So not all of the meals included, that's really important. We just include some of the some meals at the beginning and the end of the program in order for students to get to know each other better. So a welcome cocktail, a goodbye buffet, and things like that. There'll also be an opening ceremony and team building activity in Paris and Toulouse for the students to get to know each other. A scenic visit of Paris by boat. A visit of the Louvre, which will take place on a Friday afternoon usually. The scenic boat ride usually takes place on the first day. A visit to Versailles Palace, so this is the first time we're offering this year. We're hoping that it will be possible, but we may have to adapt because of the COVID situation. Group transport from Paris and Toulouse to Toulouse. We usually do by train, as it is the quickest way. It's 4.5 hours by train from Paris to Toulouse instead of 9 hours on a bus. So for speed and for better optimization of your time in the country, we prefer to go by train. Guided tour of Toulouse. So this will be a walking tour to be carried out in Toulouse on one of the first days. It's always a great way to see the city, as the center of Toulouse is actually fairly small, so it's easy to get around and it helps you to get your bearings. Company visit in Paris and Toulouse. So as we discussed, this is something that is being subject to confirmation. A visit to Carcassonne Castle and local vineyard for wine tasting. This is something that we haven't always included, and we're going to offer it for the first time this year. So there's quite a lot more activities that have been integrated into the campus option and the price this year. And so we're really looking forward to taking you guys to this medieval castle and getting a bit of a taste for the local culture. And you'll also hear about how the wine is made. It's not just about the tasting. You'll also receive a certificate of attendance and a grade transcript from TBS. These will testify to the fact that you have passed your exam, if you pass it, and you can provide these to your university in order for your grades to be validated. And we will help you to transfer the credit. So that's all that's included in the 3-week program. As you can see, it's a really long list, and it's really exciting for us to offer all of these activities. We think it's really important for you guys to get to know each other. Please take a look on our website. All of this is detailed. You can also see many photos of the different activities we've done on different years, and this will help you guys to see exactly what is involved and to hear a little bit more about it. The activities are one of the elements that students always say they enjoy most about the program. Okay, so moving on to Paris only 10-day program. So you can see the detail that's involved, everything that's included in there. It's half of what's included in the Paris and Toulouse 3-week program, because it really is just half the program. And And please go take a look at having the photos. Obviously, we've gone through the detail and you can see a little bit more about it. It's the same again for the Toulouse only program, the 10 days, €1,250 early bird price. We think it's a really fantastic price for everything that's involved if you can only make it to Toulouse for the 10 days. Okay, so moving on to the online courses. Here you can see a list of the different courses that will be offered this year. There are 7 different courses at a varying undergrad or master level, depending. You can see the time on which we'll be offering it to. So check your schedules, see if you can join us at those times. We have tried to program the courses for the best possible time in the day, so that the most number of time zones can join us. So please go take a look at that. The courses will vary between 2 hours and 1 hour and 30 minutes. The only course that actually will be 2.5 hours is the International Banking and Finance course. All of the other courses, however, will have extra coaching with the lecturer to work on their group work. And then you guys will see you'll get some better one-to-one time with the lecturer. Okay, again, our online courses are taught 100% in English and they are worth 6 ECTS credits. Go take a look on our website to see a little bit more about the different online courses and the syllabi. Okay, so should you wish to join us for the online courses, the course fees are they're available for you. So if you're a student from a non-partner university, you take one course, you pay 580 euros, sorry. There was a mix up. I was reading the zeros wrong, as you can see. So 580 euros, and 2 courses are 1,080 euros. Should you be a student from our partner university, then you will pay 530 euros, or should you wish to take the 2 courses, 980. So what's included in the online winter courses? You've of course got the course tuition, with that being the courses and the coaching, or for the International Banking and Finance, just a longer course session. You also get lecture material and access to our online library at TBS. The virtual classes will be delivered through Zoom and in English, of course. The program, you'll also get a student handbook which details everything that you need to know about the courses and how they work. You'll also receive, like with the on-campus session, a certificate of attendance, a grade transcript, and we will help you transfer your credit to your university. And last but not least, of course, you'll receive support from the TBS Winter School throughout the courses. The same goes for during the on-campus courses, and we will be here to answer your questions and help you with any problems that you have throughout the winter school. Okay, so what format will the courses follow? So all of the TBS 2021 winter school winter courses will take place in a distance learning format, and we'll be using Zoom for the courses and Microsoft Teams for the coaching sessions. The courses that have those 2 hours will have these 4 times 30-minute sessions with each individual group coaching, and they will be organized according to the students' groups availability. All of the courses will be recorded, and the recordings will be made accessible on the TBS student internet. They will be able to be accessed for 48 hours after the course has taken place. So remember to look at them straight away and not a week later, because they will be gone by that time. So how do you apply? You're saying you've seen all the details about the courses, and now you want to know what to do next. So please feel free to go and apply online on our website. You have all of the information about how to apply on there, and the link on the button Apply Now. So in order to apply, you will need to provide us with a number of different documents, and here is the list. A cover letter, tell us, it'll need to be in English, and you need to tell us why you want to participate in the winter school, whether it be the winter school on campus or the online winter courses. Tell us what motivates you, why you chose that specific course, and why you're interested in coming to France or participate from a distance in the TBS and be part of TBS. Curricular curriculum vitae or resume. Please also provide that in English and give us a brief description of your education up to now and your different work experience or voluntary work that you have done. Tell us a little bit more about you. And this will also help us, should you not fulfill the prerequisites from your grade transcript for the course, to see if you already have some previous experience in that particular course. And non-native English students will also need to provide us with a language certificate of a B2, equivalent to a B2 level. Should you have another type of language certificate, it could be an IELTS 6, it could be a TOEFL certificate, please do send that through. You can include it and we will check it. But remember, all certificates need to be a maximum of 2 years old. If they are older than that, then we can provide you with a language test on the application form. So you can just include that in your email, ask us for the test and we can send it through. So it's not obligatory to have a certificate because we have another solution, don't worry. So moving on, 3 more documents that you need to provide: your complete grade transcript with your all your grades up to date. So this means up to September 2020 as to date, or October, depending on when you're applying. This is really important because we need to be able to see if you fulfill the prerequisites of the specific course that you're applying to. If the grade transcript can be in English, that would be perfect. If it is in another language, French or Spanish, we can also understand. However, should it be in other languages, we would request a translation, please, because otherwise we won't be able to understand it. You'll also need to provide us with a passport size photograph for your student file and student card, and also a copy of your passport, which is valid and more than 6 months left to run. Okay, so any questions? If you have any questions about how to apply, then please say so now. Perfect, that's good to hear. So I'm going to move on to what happens after you've applied. So you've submitted your application, you've completed all of your course choices, and you've given us all of the documents that we need. What happens next? You will receive a confirmation that you have been accepted, or if your application has been rejected, you'll receive that within about 48 hours of applying, and then you will receive information about 2 different payment options, whether it be credit or debit card or bank transfer. So just to bear in mind that the application deadlines, the on-campus early bird application deadline is the 23rd of October, so just 1 month to go to save those up to €350. And the final deadlines for the on-campus winter school is the 13th of November, and for the online winter courses, the 11th of December. Once you have made your payment and we have received it, then we will emit as soon as we can an admission letter, so that then you can apply for your visa if you're coming straight to TBS in France, or so that you can provide it to your university to confirm that you've been enrolled on the courses. Okay, so when you're in Paris and Toulouse, if you come to France, you will be needing some accommodation. So TBS helps you to organize the accommodation, and you obviously are free to choose another accommodation, but these are the accommodation offers that we provide. In Paris, we work very closely with the Adagio Apart Hotel Tour Eiffel. Now, this is a fantastic place to stay because you are just 17 minutes walk from the Tour Eiffel, and you can see it from the window of the hotel. There will be rooms where 3 people can share, and that is the cheapest option, but we understand that should you wish to have your own space, then there are also 2 other options for 2 people sharing. We recommend that you know each other, as the beds are very close together. Otherwise, there is the option of a private room. The prices that you can see are for the complete stay of the 11 nights in Paris. Okay, something just also to bear in mind, the Apart Hotel is in an area which has lots of shops around, supermarket, so then you can cook for yourself. You can see there's a little kitchen there, and the reception is open 24 hours a day. TBS staff will also be on hand to help you should you come into any difficulty in the accommodation. Moving on to Toulouse, so there are actually two different options for staying in Toulouse this winter. There'll be 9 nights in Toulouse should you be traveling down from Paris with the full 3 weeks, or you can add an extra night should you be arriving on the night of the 13th, because the program will start on the 14th for you if you're just coming straight into Toulouse. So just to give a brief detail, there's a private room which you can book in Séjour et Affaires de Brienne, which is just 10 minutes down the road from the TBS campus, and 20 minutes walk along the river from the city centre. You will have your own private room with the double bed, and you will have a kitchen and bathroom as well, which are private, so then you can make your own food. Then you've also got the option of the Adagio Access Apart Hotel Saint-Cyprien, which is a little bit further from campus, but also about the same distance from the city centre and easy to access on metro or bus from there too. You also have your own kitchen and bathroom for the 2 people sharing in the room. It will be a studio, but with 2 twin beds, so it's a cheaper option should you know who you're traveling with. Lastly, as I mentioned, this is the additional cost should you be just coming straight to Toulouse and need to stay the extra night. Okay, so now why should you choose Paris? Paris is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and it is known as the City of Lights. It actually has more than 300,000 international students. It's a favorite city in the world for lifestyle quality, and the 3rd most influential economic capital in the world. It's also one of the world's leaders in tourism and luxury fashion, as you know. And in any case, you've all seen the movies, you've all seen the photos. Come and experience it for yourself. It really does look as beautiful as that. In terms of Toulouse, why come to Toulouse? There's a few extra images that you can see here of Toulouse as well on the city as you saunter down the main streets and the old streets in Toulouse. You can also visit Airbus. There's a beautiful pink brick in Toulouse where the sun as it's going down glistens and makes the bricks turn pink. That's why it's called La Ville Rose, the Pink City. Also, you can Toulouse has been voted the best student city in France, and has more than 130,000 students every year. So it's a really really young atmosphere in Toulouse, and we certainly enjoy living here, and that's why we continue to live here in Toulouse. There are plenty of other reasons to love Toulouse and Paris. Take a look on our website, and we have a bit of a description on there for you. You've also seen here, obviously, a few different images of the winter school from last year. We do love having different students with us every year. We have a variety of different nationalities that take place. That join us, and from the first year in 2018 we have gone from 22 students with 7 nationalities to 86 with 13 different nationalities. All right, so here's a little spotlight on why you should participate in the winter school. Earn up to 14 credits from over the winter break. With us, you can earn obviously the 14 credits should you come to do Toulouse and Paris together, and 12 credits should you be participating in the winter courses from your own home. You can study at a top-ranking internationally accredited European business school. Yes, TBS has the triple crown of accredited business school accreditations, AMBA, ACSB, and EQUIS, and we were only the 3rd business school in France to have all 3 back in 2003. As you work in class and in groups, you will develop your cross-cultural soft skills, because of course you'll be working with people from different nationalities. Such diversity of students on the program makes it very easy to split up the group and for you guys to work with each other and to have some diversity within the groups. You can gain a global outlook and a European perspective. That's really important when applying for jobs, as wherever you are working in the world, you are likely to be working with people from Europe too. And we do have a unique perspective on life and business. Learn about business practices in Europe. There is plenty to learn about us, and also with the company visits, you will be able to learn a little bit more about that too, from the heart of the country, of the companies themselves. Expand your business knowledge with interactive lectures and from a highly diverse, experienced faculty. Yes, so some of them obviously will be delivered online, some of them will be delivered on campus, and we have a variety of different nationalities again this year, so we're very much looking forward to having you guys partake. With that, we have Argentina, lectures from nationalities like Argentina, the US, France, Lebanon, Spain, and many others to come, Serbia too as well. And last but not least, develop your network with social, cultural and social activities. So you can do that both whether you come to France and participate in the online course, in the on-campus courses, or if you interact from your own home, because we will be organizing some extra activities for the online courses too. Okay, so what's included in the program apart from academic modules? This ties back in with what we discussed before. We organize some cultural visits. So for example, the guided visit of the Louvre, the walking city, tour of Toulouse, and the boat tour on the Seine. The company visits are still yet to be confirmed, but the last few years we've had company visits in a number of different, in these companies. And just to give you an idea of this last year's student body, so we talked about that, it was 86 students from 20 different nationalities, and there are just a little bit of a description there. We've had 30 nationalities on our online summer courses more recently as well. And we are very proud that we have students that come from 6 different continents regularly on our short programs. Even for the last 3 years we've had it. Last but not least, just to give you a little bit of an idea about the online courses, these are the kind of cultural and social activities that we will be organizing for you guys through a platform called Discord, and also Zoom for the more interactive ones. We really want to make sure that you, wherever you are in the world, even if you can't travel, you can still build connections with students from other nationalities and in other locations. Last but not least, let me just run through a couple of frequently asked questions. So how many courses can I take for each program? So for the on-campus winter school, you can take one course per city. And for the online courses, you can take up to 2 courses over the 2 weeks. I have a degree not related to business, but I would like to broaden my horizons for the future. Can I apply to the winter school? Yes, you can. You can apply, but we really want to know why you're applying and how and what your background is, so that we can check against the prerequisites, because there may be some courses that you can't apply for because you don't fulfill the prerequisites. Nevertheless, for courses like big data or entrepreneurship, there are no prerequisites, and so you can apply with any other type of degree or background. Do I need a Zoom account for the online winter courses? No, actually you don't, because we will provide you with the link, so you will not need to create one. I don't have a TOEFL IELTS certificate, what can I do? Well, actually we can provide you with a link to complete an online English video. We will then test it, mark it, and if you have a good enough level for the program, we will accept you. So no extra costs needed. Is my grade transcript enough proof of my English level? No, unfortunately it's not, because it doesn't usually detail your English level according to the European framework. So if you only have something on your grade transcript, again, just request the link from us and we will fulfill it. When will I get my grades? The grades are usually released within a month of the courses being finished, whether that be the winter school or the online winter courses. The exception being for those who have completed just the 10 days in Paris. Usually we wait until all of the grades have come back for the whole 3-week program to then provide you with your grades. Are there any application fees? No, application is absolutely free. So you can apply and take that chance. Don't wait any longer. What is the deadline for payment? So the deadline for payment is usually 2 weeks after you have received your application. approval. Please do send us in that time the proof of payment of your bank transfer, or you pay online, and we will receive the confirmation immediately. And last but not least, are there any discounts for the program? So yes, there are discounts for the program. If you're on the on-campus program, you actually can benefit from an early bird fee. So you have a month to apply for that until the 23rd of October. And should you be applying for the online courses, you can also you can benefit from a partner university discount. So that's all from the frequently asked questions, and that's all from me. All I wanted to leave you with was to say that we are so happy at TBS to be connecting students through global learning, whether that be on our campuses or online, and we hope that you guys will come and join us too. If you have any questions for us, then please don't hesitate to contact us on our email address or through our website. Take a look. We have a lot of information there, but we'll always be happy to answer any additional questions that you have. Thank you so much for joining me for this TBS Winter School webinar today. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope you had a lot of answers to your questions, and we hope to see you at TBS, whether it be virtually or on campus, next January to experience all of this great learning in business, and to meet and develop your network there. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.